Hey everyone, welcome to Dama Scaling YouTube channel. I'm your Ninja Master and host Eddie Wang, and today we are going to talk about the secrets of the Ninpo Shinkiro. And for those that doesn't know what Ninpo Shinkiro is, or what the hell is Ninpo Shinkiro, it's this move right here, which is made with forward 3+4, -12 on block. You can enter into a back turn position, and you can also go to Tobikage to avoid moves of hitting you while you're doing it. But let's start with the most obvious thing before we get into the blockable stuff and why this isn't really a move that you get to try to punish. Let's start by showing you why Shinkiro is such a big of a deal on Kunimitsu's game plan. So characters that do like to press a lot of buttons overwhelm Kunimitsu with pressure because she doesn't really have faster counter hit launchers, right? We all know this, so she has to rely on natural combo counter strings. For example, this is a natural combo counter string. What else? This is a natural combo counter string. This is a natural counter combo string as well. And she also has this to make people respect her pressure because it leads to a stance position. And the fastest move that she has on counter hit is up back to right, which you can utilize to make people respect your pressure. You can also use down forward 3-2, sorry, which is not going to be interruptible at when Kunimitsu is at +8 at least. So this is going to be really a big deal, and when she enters to +10 or +12 for example, then she gets to do a lot more. For example, she can do now counter hit launchers. For example, this is going to be a counter hit launcher if people are trying to really press buttons against Kunimitsu at +12. But what Shinkiro does is allows you to use a slow move as a counter hit combo counter that crashes highs. So they really cannot utilize highs when you are, for example, at +6, because Shinkiro is going to deal with this type of pressure just so that you get like a buttload of damage. So it's really a scary move because it puts Kunimitsu literally in the airborne, so it's going to crash either highs or lows, and your only option is to do a mid. And when you try to do a mid from +8 or +6, for example, and you're gonna have to get 3 more frames. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9, and at 9 then her forward 3+4, which is 18 frames, and her it's already going to start to launch you, for example, for you to try to utilize like a down forward 1, for example, just an example. So it's a really big deal to use Shinkiro because Shinkiro is going to crash highs and is going to crash highs and lows in the same manner, right? So they're gonna have to check with a mid to avoid Shinkiro, and then Kunimitsu can just utilize forward 3+4, or she can also just backdash of pressure for that. But as you guys seen, let's get back to the guard all. Shinkiro is -12, but why can't you really punish this move? On hit it's only +1, only +1 on hit, and this on hit you can also lead to a back turn position on Urakarin, and you can set like throw mix-ups from Shinkiro. And if your opponent wants to punish a -12 move, right, since this isn't really a launcher, this is not guaranteed unless it's a counter hit. Your opponent to punish Shinkiro, they're gonna have to take this Tensho Kaisen into account, because this is a counter hit confirmable move, right? You see them mashing away, then you confirm the Tensho Kaisen, and if they don't, you are at minus 12, at least from this range. But you can also cancel this into a 3, Shinkiro into 3, and this is going to lead you to a minus 3 on a back turn position, which you can then set for mix-ups. You can even run away, and then you just punish them if they did something really relevant and vulnerable on width. And it's not all that Shinkiro can do. I already said that you can actually go into Tobikage from it. You can also go into Urakarin, right? But one of the things that Shinkiro has is that it has 8 active frames. So if you do this from max range, for example from here, then Shinkiro is going to be minus 4 only. It's kind of hard to get the max range, but it's possible. If you get this to hit on the last 30 frame, as I did right now, it's minus 4. And the further you are, the better. Instead of you using Setsunagake for mix-ups, for example, for this, right, which is pretty obvious, but you want them to not expect this. And many people these days expect a lot of Setsunagake, so start using Shinkiro to apply your pressure, and you just set them like into true throw mix-up games with this stuff, right? And this becomes like a true throw game that they really have to break, or they're gonna have to duck at some point. So when they start to avoid the throws, start to duck in the throws, then your Shinkiro into 3 is going to give you a knockdown, and if they block, you are safe. And if they are really trying to duck, then Tensho Kaisen is going to launch people that are trying to duck the throw mix-up game. Of course, you can still do the throw mix-up game and punish with Shadow Strike as well. It's possible to just Shadow Strike this, and this combo is annoying. Oh, I was saying, so you get into Shadow Strike and you punish people that are trying to duck the throws, right? So it's something that Kunimitsu can do pretty well. You punish with Shadow Strike, or you can also go for a runaway, right? You can still run from this. If you are at minus, for example, minus 4, you can just run away, and then you Shadow Strike as soon as they press a button. So it's really much big of a deal for Kunimitsu. So instead of you be running around with Setsunagake, Set is a good move, but Shinkiro is also good specifically for this reason, because it's going to lead you straight into Urakari mix-ups. So they're gonna have to deal with the pressure, with the lows that you can do from it. They're gonna have to deal with this. They're gonna have to deal with the 3. They're gonna have to deal with another mix-ups. For example, you can even Shinkiro forward, right, into this, or Shinkiro into Musasabi as well for mix-ups. So it's really a move that you get to enter the mix-up world of Kunimitsu. There she has quite a few of this. Her down forward 3 into down forward 3-2, which is a punishable move. You can cancel this to enter to this world as well. And now Shinkiro also leads to this stuff, and she also has this that also leads to this position. So I'm not going to prolong this further. I'm trying to keep it short. So see you guys on the next week.